Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here coming back at you with another video. Hope you guys can handle it. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. I picked up a couple of bikes. This one's a Yamaha 2-stroke. And what do you call it there? I got some pretty cool stuff here, guys. Yes, those are Honda rims on a Yamaha. Okay? So, don't judge the bikes yet. They got a lot of mismatched pieces like this gauge cluster right here. It does not belong to this bike. Or this hydraulic brake setup. This bike should have had drum brakes on it, but they converted it. I like restoring bikes, you know, back to the original factory stuff, but this actually came out pretty cool. I really like it. So I got the seat pan. There's a Suzuki seat pan. Don't mind all the blocks. I've been going through a bunch of stuff all day. I got a pile of stuff. I got a Suzuki right here. This is a Suzuki 250. And it's got compression, and we weren't sure if all the parts and pieces are there, so we're going to go through this right now. And it's got compression, it's got spark. Carburetors were missing, but I found 2 carburetors in the box. And some side covers. I think we can get this bike together. Someone cut the swing arm on it. I'm going to replace the swing arm. But I don't know why they would do that. They're pretty cheap to do. So we're going to go ahead and get these bikes up and going. And I've got a lot of Honda stuff that came in with this lot. It looks like these are here carbs. They're not complete, but these look like they're carburetors for a 350 Honda. It looks like a valve cover for a 350 Honda. There's an electrical system here for a 350 Honda. There is a magneto right here for a 350 Honda with points and all that. There is a whole bunch of stuff. There is a fuel tank right here for a 350 Honda. Look how clean that tank is, guys. Too bad it's got dents on it. But that is a tank for a 350 Honda. 4-cylinder. There's all kinds of stuff in this pile. It's sorting out what goes to what before I can do anything with it. There's a 350 Honda side cover right here. This is for the 4-cylinder bike. I got, let's see. There is a couple of headlights in here for Honda 350 and 360 Hondas. Right here. So we have a couple of headlights that go with the Honda stuff. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, here's the there was an oil pan right there. I think the oil pan is for a 350 Honda. This oil pan, I believe, is for a 350 Honda. This side cover right here, I don't know if it's for this bike or what bike this one's for. Alright, so that comes off there. This thing does turn over, guys. It's awesome. So it's got oil injection. I'm just sorting out things right at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out what goes to what, who's who in the pew, you know what I mean? And check the Suzuki out. It's got the same headlight as my 125 Suzuki. Oh, here's some stuff over here. We'll grab this cover, check this one, see if this is the one that goes to this bike, which I believe it is. Nope, it's way too big. So that is not the cover for that bike. This one's actually going to have 2 shafts. So it looks like we're going to have some homework to do, some figuring out to do. Alright, so there's the clutch adjuster right there. And it goes through there. Okay, so this is the magneto cover right here. That's the cover that goes there. Missing the grommet and the adjuster that comes through here. But that's alright for now. We got the cover, we're missing the back cover. Is that over here? Oh, that's it right there. Okay, so we have that covered as well. This cover's actually got the screws in it. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth with you guys. I apologize for the shakiness in the video. I'm just trying to figure this whole mess out. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a complete engine here. We have the carbs, These are here were in the box. I just dug those out. Alright, so what is this bike, you're asking? This is a Suzuki 250. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't know if it's a TS or how they mark them. But it is made in Japan, which we know. It's a 1971. So this is a 1971 Suzuki 250 with a Honda fuel tank on it. That one's got the right metals on it. It looks like there might have been... Oh, here we go. This part right here is the same one as that one. So it's an extra part and piece to that machine. And what is this one, you're asking? Well, let's find out what this one is, because I don't know. It's a 2-cylinder, so it's got to be a smaller bike. VIN tag appears to be missing up top there, which is okay. I think it's a 400. It's either a 350 or a 400, I don't know. There wasn't even a place for a tag, which is kind of weird. Normally there's stuff on them, but there's nothing. So we're gonna have to do some research and find out what this bike is. But this bike is pretty cool. So anyway, it's missing the air box. Oh nope, the air box is there. It's missing the rubber turnouts. There's a couple of round circular pieces. So these carbs have to come off and be rebuilt. It is pretty darn cool though, ain't it, guys? Look at this thing. There's a fuel filter right there. Looks like we got some research to do on this bad boy. They modified it with a Honda front end. So I think they were making a rat bike out of it. Throttle works. Kill switch. Definitely does not have electric start, I don't think. Oh yeah, that's got compression. Wow. Alright, so these are the two finds we picked up today. If you guys know any information on this bike right here, the red one, please let me know. This one right here has got a lot of mismatched parts and pieces on it, like the Honda tank and the CB front end. There's not the right wheel for that, I don't think. But I could be mistaken. Once again, I gotta do research on them, guys. I don't know what I'm looking at here. We have a lot of different parts and pieces. A parts bin, different covers, different shields. Got all kinds of stuff. Suzuki parts. Oh, here's a door right here for an air filter assembly. Alright, so that's gonna go with that. And look at that. Guess what? Nope, that's not the right one. Is that the right one? That is the right one. This is the air box for this bike. Okay, so we got the air box. There we go. We're cooking along. Alright, so we got the carburetor air box. Yep, that bolt right there goes right there. So we got the air box. We got the carburetors. Here's we're missing the cover that goes over this. Unless that little broken one is it. I don't know. Yep, that one goes there. Like so. And then this one right here is not broken, but it goes on the other side of it, I believe. Like that. There we go. So we have all the covers for the oiler. Sweet! I like it when stuff comes together like this, guys. Love it. For the automatic oiler. And there must have been a rubber grommet or something up there, which I don't think we have. But we're going to research it and find out, right? Alright, what else we got in here? Here's a clamp. Apply for one of the air filters. Oh, those go to the bike. Here's the shifter, which will definitely go to this bike. That's a funky shifter, so that's gonna go down there like that. Alright, so we got the shifter, we got the kickstart. We got a lot of parts and pieces to this bad boy. We're gonna get this fuel tank off here because it's really insulting me being a Honda. I don't like having mismatched parts. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. We got rims, tires, wheels, what have you. Big drum. I got the whole guts to that sitting right there. I got some side covers, some 350 Honda parts. I have a guy who's interested in Honda stuff, and he's a good friend of mine, hooked me up with a bunch of stuff. So we're going to pass the Honda stuff off to him. And it's got ignition coils, a 350 gauge set, so we're going to take those. Right there, got a lot. I have a lot for him. We've got some Honda lights. These look like Honda gauges as well. But we're going to find out before we get rid of anything. Oh, we got another cover over here. What do we got? What do we have here, guys? Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. We'll find out what that goes to because we don't know yet. We have this gauge set up, Yamaha. This is the gauge cluster right here for the Yamaha. I bet you any amount that this is the gauge set that belongs on this bike, because that gauge setup does not. Yeah, this is the gauge setup right here for this bike. Tell by the way it goes on. Yep. Alright, so we got the factory gauges for that bike. This is like Christmas time, guys, you know? It's like Christmas time. Alright, we got... I love that light. Holy cow, that is going to be beautiful. That is definitely a Yamaha light. It's broken, but we'll get a lens. That's worth it. We'll keep that. This might be the one to this bike. The chain guard for this side. Right here. Of course, they cut the swing arm, so we really don't know. So, we're going to get a swing arm for it. I want to ride this bike. I want to ride this thing. I want to get this thing together. Well, both of these I'd like to get together, but we're going to find out. We got some mismatched parts and pieces. We got two cool bikes. Ultrasonic clean some carburetors. Check them all out. Pressure wash them. Get them cleaned up. And find out what we actually have here. Alright, so we got some more covers here. Don't know what those are off of. I don't know what these are off of. I don't know if that's the one fender for the back of this bike. It might be. So we have some stuff we actually have to keep. What else we got? This is my favorite Honda style light. I'm gonna keep that light, so we'll use that. Some switches. Clutch disc, we don't care about that. 400. That is for a 400, probably an RD 400. Alright, that will keep. That fender will keep. Now these two exhaust systems right here, those are complete. Those go to this bike right here, the Suzuki. This is the tail light assembly. And I believe this one goes to the Suzuki as well. I believe this, yeah, this one goes to this bike. Okay. So, as we're putting this stuff together, we're starting to get a better picture. Almost looks like that tail light's on, doesn't it? The way the sun's coming to it. So basically, it looks like we have a collaboration of parts and pieces for some bikes. Yeah, this one's all set. That one's missing the exhaust, which is over there on the ground. So let's grab those. I got a lot of cool stuff here, guys. A lot of cool stuff that came in. Yep. These exhausts are actually pretty nice shape. Alright, those are factory dents. The contour of the motor. I got another one here. So what we're actually looking at is a bike. We're looking at a Suzuki 250. It's pretty much complete. Okay. Got 350 air filters, 350 side covers, carburetor, cam, timing adjuster, petcock, and a marker light. So this is a lot of 350 Honda stuff. What's in this thing? Oh, points. Got some points. Oh, look at that. Look like newbies. Nope, use points. That's alright. Can be cleaned up. So we got points. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff. Oh, this looks like a side cover. Yep, this is the side cover for this bike right here. That covers the box on this side. I think it's missing one on the other. I also have a really cool set of gauges in a headlight bucket. Yamaha. That is cool. That might be the original assembly that went on this bike right here. Yeah, it is. Yamaha. Alright. Yeah, so this came off of this bike. I'm basically putting together a storyline with these bikes and where they've gone and where they've been. I mean, clearly people have, you know, done them up a bit, you know. We got some, looks like some RD wheels right there. I don't know why they paint them orange like that. It's awful. And that right there looks like a 350, 360 Honda front end right there wheel. Which is the same one that this is, it looks like. See how this cam is? Yeah. Yep. So that's the dealio. A lot of crazy stuff going on up in here. Alright, so we got that right there, which has these mounts. So this is the fender for this bike right here. And now how can I tell that? Is see the bolt pattern right here? There's two bolts. It's also the same on the shocks. See right there, the two bolt pattern. So that's the front fender for those. It's got the groove, so this is probably most likely the front wheel that came off this bike. See how it's got the twin cams? Cable come down through just like that. So I'm going to say that this is the right correct front end on this bike. And I'm going to say that those are the wrong gauges. I'm going to say that these are Yamaha, those are Yamaha. Okay, so those are definitely clearly not the right gauges that I can tell. Because it looks like they jerry-rigged it big time to fit on there. But here's the original mounts. So we're going to have to look up to see if we can find the gauges for this bike. Because those are Honda gauges right there on that Yamaha. And these I don't know. Don't know what those are off of. But they put them on this bike and clearly don't belong on this bike. So, how's this tank look? Looks like a lot of rust. Oh yeah, not bad. It can be cleaned. So we got another Honda tank right here. I'll pause you for a second. Alright, so we got that Honda tank off. The frame looks really good on this bike. Looks really good. It's got the coils. Looks like missing a couple of screws. Or a screw here and a screw there. But here a screw, there a screw. Looks like they wired in a different harness to it. So we're going to have some spaghetti wiring to deal with and fix. But that's okay. As long as we get this motor running, that's really all that matters. And then we can go ahead and replace and put the proper harness back onto it, which is most likely what I'm going to end up doing with it. I would like to register this 250. So it's got a lot of characteristics of the 125. So it's going to be a pretty cool bike to get going and do up. This one right here as well is going to be a pretty cool bike. Looks like it's got some Honda taillights on it that clearly don't belong on it. But that's alright. That's what we do on this channel. We build and modify and fix and do things up, and we're going to make it right. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Kind of a boring video, kind of me going through stuff and picking and choosing what I got here for parts and pieces. But this is a first look at how we get them, so it's kind of like a, what do you call it there? A show and tell, if you will, you know? So, this bike right here, I know we can get this one running. So, that's a good positive thing to have. We could easily get that bike motor running. 350 thing, so. Yep, these are all going to go to a new home. Get all kinds of cool parts and pieces, so my buddy can use those. Look at this headlight, guys. This right here was also in it. Too bad the bezel's all dinged up on it, but I don't know what the heck that is off of. But that is some cool stuff right there. Probably like a moped or a scooter or something, like a Vespa or something. It is just a wicked cool headlight. Well, I know that my buddy will also enjoy using that as well on one of his builds. So we are going to send that down to him. This is all going to go to one person, the whole lot. Man, there is just so much stuff. It keeps coming. Oil pressure gauge, that's aftermarket. That's not actual factory. Clutch basket, all that type of stuff. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you guys have any information on any of the parts and pieces on these two bikes, please share them on this channel, because I'm very, very interested in learning more about these particular bikes and what they are. Don't mind the pile of boxes in back there, those are going to the scrap. But yeah, I got a lot of parts and pieces here, guys, and I could use some help identifying some of them. We know that's a Suzuki T. I don't know what the model is, but I know it's a 250. This one right here, I don't even know. I don't even know what this thing is. So, anyway, any information you guys have, by all means, please send them. It could be a 350. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.